they're gonna make it seem like you need that like water, you know. And for some of you people, hey, that is gonna be your only choice. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they gonna bow down to it whether they want to or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me see where I was at. Okay, and it says it would behoove everyone to listen up and stand together and to oppose this and refuse to participate. You know, now they want everybody to join together, you know, united we stand and all that bullshit. Hey, fuck all that. Now they ain't showed you Jakes, they ain't showed you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans no love since you been in this land. Now, once they kingdom falling down, they want you to join and participate to help them keep their kingdom, to keep ruling over your ass longer. And y'all motherfuckers cannot see that. Here it is, a so-called white man, and all these other nations look down on you, but mostly the so-called white man, because you in this land, America, that he tried to establish, you know, to make so great. But here it is, you in this land, serving this land, putting your life on the line, you know, going to shitty ass jobs, you know, to keep this place afloat. And they don't show you no type of respect, man. They spit on you. You know, you go to fight in the war, you come back and still get treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? These people, the so-called white people, hey, they put their dogs on a higher pedestal than you, these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You know? If nobody was around and they family pet was hanging off a cliff and you was hanging off a cliff, hey, your ass gonna hit them rocks, man. They saving that fucking animal. You know? And that's just what it is, man. They don't think of you as one of them. But now here you have it, their kingdom is going down. Now they want everybody to unite. You know, it ain't a race thing, whether you black, white, pink, or green. You know, they always gotta throw them other colors in there cause they be on some bullshit, you know. Every time you ask a so-called white person, hey, would it matter to you if the Lord, the one you call Jesus Christ, was so-called black man? You know what their answer gonna be? Their answer gonna be, I don't care what color he is. I don't care if he pink, green, gold, white, lime. You know, they always gotta throw the other colors in there. But ultimately, that's their subconscious way of telling them, nah, they don't want no Negro ruling over them, man. Hey, but what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen anyway. You know, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. You know, it's gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing these people can do about it. You know. So that's all they got to look forward to, man. Is brutal slavery. You know, subjection, getting put in subjection. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But it says they are let me see where I left off at. It would behoove everyone to listen up and stand together to oppose this and refuse to participate. And it says choosing the CBDC is literally choosing to be a slave. Before, we're lied to and propaganda was used to make sure we thought we were free. This is overt and is in our faces now. So it's unavoidable. Everybody know about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about it. And it says, make sure we thought we were free. Yeah, because freedom in this country is just an illusion, man. You know, they tell you got freedom of speech, then you say certain things and they take your page down. You know what I'm saying? You disagree with the whole LGBT community. Hey, you gonna get crucified, then they gonna take your page down. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no type of free speech in this country, man. All these other places that's outside of Babylon, you know, they might be brainwashed into thinking this place is a free country, but hey, once they get here, they realize that shit ain't true. You know? They realize that shit is all a lie. And they realize, hey, and that's exactly what this next section talks about. It says the illusion of freedom will continue as long as it is profitable to continue the illusion. Exactly. So once they gonna keep doing this illusion, they gonna keep creating illusions until hey, till at the very last end when it ain't working no more. They gonna use every bit of it that they can to get you people to fall in line. But once that ain't working no more, hey, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna use force. You know, they gonna use these guns, they gonna use the sword, you know, they gonna use their weaponry once their illusion ain't working no more. But until then, they gonna use this illusion until it's fully run out. You know, and once their illusion is off, once their illusion is uncovered, you know, once their veil is lifted, hey, they gonna revert to the sword. And that's when it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed out here, you know, because, and that time is coming, man. It's right around the corner. That's why you got all these people that know about all this shit that's going on, you know. With one click of a button, you can go look up and read articles about how this government is trying to put you people in slavery. You know what I mean? So a lot of people know what's going on, man. And then you got people like Jones, Alex bringing it out. You know what I mean? So hey, it's getting real. A lot of people know about this, especially these thoroughbred Edomites, you know, these patriots with these American flags and shit. Hey, they definitely own this. They know about this. You know what I mean? But these corporate Edomites that be in these offices signing these deals, hey, they ain't worried. They'll take that. They the ones that's they ain't gonna fight back, you know. So they gonna fold and they gonna take their chip, because they all their life, all they been trying to do is make money, man. So they gonna fold. You know, they don't know how to survive outside of, you know, stealing money from people. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. And it says Kawasaki called President Joe Biden signed executive order the most treasonous act in U.S. history. And he isn't the only one speaking out against it. Jim Rickards, another economist, investor, and former CIA official, is calling it a step toward the end of cash. Exactly, because that's what they want. They don't want you to be self-sustainable, man. They want you to rely solely on them purely. You know what I mean? They want you to solely rely on them for everything, you know. So, and once you got that, once you in that system, that digital currency system, hey, you're gonna have to rely on them for everything. And anything you do wrong, hey, they gonna take money from you, you know. It ain't no more going to court to try to fight your case. Hey, they see you speed through a light, hey, they don't give a fuck. They take the money from you right then. There ain't no going to court to try to fight the case. And if they deem that you did this, it ain't no fighting it. There ain't no going to court. That's gonna cut all that going to court shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a fuck, because hey, at the end of the day, these judges is paid off. You know, these judges, they got someone to answer to, and they can get money taken from them also. So hey, whatever these elites say, hey, that's what these judges gonna do, man. It don't matter what it is. You know, so the system, hey, it's gonna be, you know, a lot of people gonna get involved in it. But ultimately that shit gonna get shut down, you know, and the elect of Yahweh Shai ain't taking it, man. You know what I'm saying? The 1/3 ain't taking that shit. The 2/3, hey, they gonna get killed, and a lot of them gonna take it. But hey, the 1/3 ain't taking it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be death. It's gonna be death before bowing down to this new system. You know, it's gonna be death. You know, you gotta be willing to put your life on the line for Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's gotta be, man. Cause that's the times it's right around the corner, man. We can see it. It's right around the corner. It's either be with this truth, it's either die with this truth or die for this world, man. You know? And I'd rather do the first. And it says, calling it a step toward the end of cash. Rickards has 4 decades of experience on Wall Street. The new digital tokens can be turned off if the government doesn't like what you are doing or saying. If the government don't like what you're doing, hey, they gonna turn your chip off. Now you cast out of society just like that, you know. Or they might just go ahead and turn your chip back on and then deduct a big ass lump sum of money from you. You know, give you a big ass fine depending on how depending on damn, I forgot the word that I'm looking for, but depending on the severity of the whatever you did, whatever they consider what you did to be, how you know, If that goes against them in a bad way, hey, they gonna deduct money from you. But if it go against them in a real bad way, hey, they gonna cut your chip off and they gonna deduct a whole bunch of money from you. You know what I'm saying? So depending on the severity of what you do to them, hey, that's what they gonna do to you. That's how they gonna retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever you're doing or what you say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go to this quick scripture real quick. Let me go to it, then I'll finish the article. And this is Ephesians 6:11, and it says, "Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand the wiles of the devil." You know, put on the whole armor of God, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the spirit, stay in his truth, stay in his knowledge, because the scriptures say the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. So we gotta stay watching. You know, watching when these things are getting close, watching when these things happen, because hey, any type of big event can bring these things to come like next month or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's right around the corner. You know, you could feel it. You could feel it in the air. You know, wars is brewing, things like that. So we gotta stay prayed up and stay watching. You know, stay praying and stay in his spirit, man. That's the whole armor of God. You know, and faith. That's what we put our faith in. You know, we got the names of the Lord. You know, we got the names of our Father. You know, we learning the right doctrine. You know, we have faith in the right doctrine. You know what I mean? At the same time, we praying on top of that to the correct names. Hey, that's what putting on the whole armor of God is, man. You know what I'm saying? We know who our enemy is. You know, we know the prophecies. We know what's gonna happen. We know what things to avoid. You know what I mean? And anytime we get in the bind, we know what names to call on. Hey, that's having on the armor of God, man. You know, that's having the whole armor of God. You know, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devils. You may be able to stand against these traps, these devices. You know, because Esau, he got all kind of traps out here. He said for these people, man. You got the IRS, task force, you know, training right now to get ready to run into these people's houses and gun them down. You know, because they ain't paying back these taxes. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna use that against you. They gonna use you ain't paying your taxes. Okay, well, we're gonna take your house. We're gonna take your cars. And you know, people gonna fight against that. Hey, so what they gonna have to do? They gonna have to revert to the sword. They gonna have to revert to them guns that they using, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of pushback, because all these people that owe taxes and ain't paying taxes, hey, they gotta take your property from you. And because they gotta take your possessions, hey, they know you gonna fight back. And when you fight back, hey, that's why they training with them swords. That's why they training with them guns. Hey, on them applications they put, hey, you gotta be willing to lay some motherfuckers down. You know, and all of these IRS police got guns, man. Cause they know you gonna fight back once they try to take your possessions, cause you ain't paying your taxes. Like you got Jake out here on the PPP loan scams and shit. Hey, the IRS coming for y'all niggas, man. That was one of the wiles of the devil, man. That was a trap laid out for you niggas, man. You know, the PPP loan scams. Hey, they said they'll give you. They said anybody can get. They was handing out PPP loans like it was candy, man. And that should have let you know something. They was handing out them PPP loans like it was candy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting them. But what they said a lot of people are going to be able to qualify for PPP loan forgiveness. Hey, a lot of people ain't qualified for that shit. So that means that you're going to have to pay all that shit back that means you're going to have to pay all them loans back. You know, they threw y'all in the trick bag, man. The devil used one of his devices against you for them PPP loans. You know, they gave it to you, then they told you they was gonna be able to forgive you for it. Now they ain't forgiving your ass for them PPP loans. And now they making it where you motherfuckers are gonna have to pay them back. And now you ain't paying the loans back. So what they gonna do? They gonna send the IRS in there with guns to take your shit. That was one of the wiles of the devil, man. That was a trap set up by Esau, man. Give you money and make you pay it back. You know, and you knew all these damn Edomites was gonna take them PPP loans. You know, they had companies they was trying to keep afloat. You know, they had businesses and shit that they had to keep running. You know, they had employees that they had to keep working there. You know what I mean? So they knew you was gonna take it. They knew you didn't want to lose your business. But hey, you gonna lose it anyway, cause now you ain't paid them loans back, and now they finna come forcefully take your business from you, and take your house from you, and take your car from you, and what? You gonna get mad and you ain't got nothing else to lose. What you gonna do? You gonna fight back, and now they finna lay your ass out cause they got guns. It's a trap laid out for you people, man. Think Esau that nice to help you motherfuckers when it's a crisis that he caused? Esau caused a crisis for you. The so-called white man caused a crisis. Then made it seem like he was helping you to put you in an even deeper trap, man. Now they can come take your shit. And a lot of you jakes, man, hey, y'all signed up for them PPP loans, man, to get that 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Trying to qualify as an individual business or whatever you call that shit. Hey, they coming for you.